Hi everyone, my name's Rebecca and I'm with Girl Scouts Heart of the Hudson, and today we'll be learning how to build a fire. So it is raining today, so I am inside our Clegg Hall at our camp, Camp Addison Boys. So that's where I'm going to be doing our fire building today. And yeah, so let's get started. So what are you going to need when fire building? You are going to need your tinder, which is wood with the width no bigger than your pinky, kindling with the width no bigger than your thumb, and fuel, which is your big logs and big sticks to really build up that fire. You're also going to need matches, a fire starter, and a bucket of water to put your fire out. So remember, you need all those things when building a fire. Now for the personal rules. You should always have your hair tied back or pushed back when you are building a fire. You should also have your loose articles of clothing tied up when building a fire as well. Once you have all your supplies, you followed all the personal rules with tying your hair back, tying your personal clothing back, it is time to start the fire. So the first thing you're gonna do is put the wood into a A-frame. So you're gonna make a A out of a couple pieces of kindling, wood no thicker than your thumb, and make it in the shape of an A. Once you have made your A-frame, you're gonna take some tinder, so wood no thicker than your pinky, and stack it up on the middle stick of your A-frame, as you can see. Once that is done, you may now place your fire starter. I am using a cotton ball dipped in Vaseline, which I have found makes a great fire starter. I keep a bag of cotton balls and a little thing of Vaseline in the back of my car, and it works great. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna place it right under the middle stick, under your tinder. Now you are ready to light a match and start your fire. Remember to only have 1 foot in the fire circle or fireplace at a time. As you can see, 1 foot, the rest of your body should be away from the fire, and you are gonna strike your box of matches. You want to do it as close as you can, and strike the match away from you. And then light your fire starter. You can then use your match after that and put that right on top of your wood. Then you're gonna take some tinder. As your fire starts to build up higher, you switch to kindling, but you're gonna take some tinder at first and slowly feed your fire to make it bigger. Make sure you don't smother it. And smothering it means putting too much wood on it to make the fire go out. As your fire gets bigger, you can start adding bigger pieces of wood or even logs onto your fire. Now you have the start of your campfire. I'm gonna let the campfire burn out a little bit before I teach you guys how to properly put out your campfire. Now that our fire is starting to die down, the first thing you're gonna do when putting it out, I like to do this personally, is take the logs apart. Just take the fire apart with a big stick or anything that you have by your fireplace that you could use. Just take the fire apart. With your bucket of water, you're gonna take your hands, and you're not gonna dump the bucket onto your fire. You're gonna take your hands, take a little bit of water, and sprinkle the fire. You wanna put the fire out little by little. Once you can see a lot of the red and white spots gone, take your stick and rummage around in the embers to make sure all the fire is out. And you can see that there are still some red hot embers hidden away. And make sure you flip your logs around. Oopsies. Make sure you flip your logs around too and soak your logs, because those can catch on fire if you do not put them out correctly or completely. Once you think you're done putting your fire out, you should move all logs to the side away from the main place where your fire was. And how you can tell that your fire is completely out is just by taking your hand and putting it on the fire, and if it's still too hot, then you need to put your fire out some more. I can put my hand down perfectly fine on my embers. My fire is completely out. Those have been all the steps on how to build a fire from start to finish. Please look at girlscouts.hh.org's website to participate in any more virtual programming. Thanks for watching.